Checking out the Morning Kiss with Dominique Blake.
So much fun.
No fighting.
Kiss 105.3 and 1340, where hip-hop and R&B lives.
Good morning, world. You're tuned into Morning Kiss with Dom Blake. I am Dominique Blake, the voice of NWA. Happy Monday to everyone. I hope your weekend was amazing and you got to relax and get energized to slip into this March. Listen, it is Women's Month, right? Yeah. Right. So we're excited. We're celebrating women and all the amazing things that women have done in history and that we continue to do today. So we're back with you on the hottest station and the most loved morning show. I totally look forward to coming in on Monday, Sosa. You know, Monday mornings just really set the week off for me. I check in with my KISS crew and, you know, we're live in the NWA, KISS NWA studios doing what we do best on Monday mornings to help kick your week off. So we're bringing you the hottest topics in entertainment and today's news, all while keeping you motivated, smart with your word of the day. So we deliver a word of the day every single Monday so that your vocabulary can just be impeccable. Right? Isn't that amazing, Sosa? I think you learned so much more on this show than you have like in a long time, maybe since you've been in school.
Big facts. It's one of my favorite parts of the show. I love it. Spit that game.
Excellent. So, you know, guys, thank you so much for tuning into Morning Kiss. You could be tuned into any other station. So I thank you for being here with us on Kiss 105.3 FM and 1340. And, you know, guys, we have an amazing show in store for you today. We got to let our listeners and viewers know you can tune in right here each and every Monday to listen live, both on Kiss 105.3 FM and on the Stream by PPBC app. So be sure to follow us on Instagram at Morning Kiss with Dom Blake to stay updated. All communications, marketing, photography, and engineering students, KISS NWA and Morning Kiss are giving you this opportunity to score an internship with the #1 radio station and morning show in NWA. If you've been waiting for an opportunity like this, the time is now. Please slide into our DMs on Instagram at Morning Kiss with Dom Blake, and let's get you started. Today's show is brought to you by Diamond Training, Live On Labs, and Layered Coffee. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to check in with Mr. Wonderful, my producer, Mr. Noel Sosa, our amazing guest, Miss Rachel Fox of NWA Girl Gang, and of course, my amazing co-host, Miss CEO Erica Nicole. Keep it right here on Kiss 105.3 FM, and we'll be right back.
Good morning, sunshine.
Yeah, wake up.
Here's a big morning kiss. It's the Morning Kiss with Dominique Blake on Kiss 105.3 and 1340, where hip-hop and R&B lives. The host with the most always has the best guests. Find out who's in the hot seat on the Morning Kiss with Dominique Blake, only on Kiss 105.3 and 1340.
We are back. Thank you guys for tuning into Morning Kiss. I am Dominique Blake, the voice of NWA. Guys, we have an amazing lineup. I have the most spectacular guest in studios this morning. Miss Rachel Fox is a professional creative freelancer who specializes in marketing, communications, and public relations. She's also the founder and executive director of NWA Girl Gang, a 501c3 nonprofit. It's very important that I say that, Rachel.
Thank you.
Right?
Appreciate it.
In Northwest Arkansas. Additionally, Rachel's also a published writer, a content creator, influencer, commercial photographer, and inclusion and accessibility advocate. That is like a mouthful, but you know, kudos to you. Let's give her a round of applause.
Welcome,
Rachel Fox to the studio.
Thank you so much.
Right, the world's most amazing morning show. So thank you for being here with us, Rachel. So we're gonna get into your life. We're gonna ask you all the questions. We're probably gonna go a little deep. So don't be shy. We keep it funky here on Morning Kiss. And so I'm gonna start with you. I'm gonna throw it to you, Sosa. How was your weekend? What's going on? Your tan. Erica just noticed that your beard is manicured and groomed. Skin is popping. What's going on? Talk to us. Is it the golf?
The golf is definitely helping with the tan a little bit.
Yeah.
Keeping me active, keeping me motivated to get, consistently. I'm trying to get myself in shape.
No. Trying, you are. Yeah. So what are you doing differently?
I'm staying active. I'll say that.
I like that. We're going to keep it PG-13 this week. We have a 10-year-old assistant in studios. So, you know what? Congratulations. Whatever you're doing, don't stop. Do more of it. And we love to see the glow. Right? Miss Erica, Miss CEO Erica Nicole, how have you been? Your glow up is amazing.
Oh, goodness. I've been doing great. I got back from Mexico. That was super fun. So I don't know. I guess the world is opening back up, at least the United States.
Yep.
I don't know how everyone feels about that. Write in on Morning Kiss, either the Instagram or YouTube. Let us know your thoughts and opinions on that situation. But I've been doing good. I've been looking at some more real estate. The market is very dry.
Can you
sure
save
everyone
some
knows.
for the rest of us?
Listen, I'm just trying to find some for me. So other than that, I have my special friend in studio with me today.
Yes, you have an assistant. Let her say hi.
Yes, go ahead, Kinsley. Tell them your name and a little bit about yourself.
My name is Kinsley. I am 10 years old, and yeah.
What's your favorite hobby, Kinsley?
I love art.
Awesome. And I heard Miss Erica is taking you to the trampoline park.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, hopefully I can join you guys. Trampolines are one of my favorite things. Don't judge me. Okay. So listen, I'm happy everybody has had a wonderful weekend. The glow up is real, but we need to get into our special guest that's in studios this morning. I'm gonna save my commentary and what I think about what's going on with outside being opening up right now, but I want to ask you, well, first of all, or second of all, welcome to the show, Rachel. I want to make sure that we can have you back because there's so many important things that you do in the community. We need more people like you. So give the people a rundown of who you are, where you come from, and what you're doing here in Northwest Arkansas. We need all the
juice.
Oh man, this is.
And I want to know about Little Miss
Fit it in
Eva.
just this one episode. You're probably right. Well, first of all, this is the most excitement I've had in like 5 months. So thank you for letting me come outside of my house and away from my kids and my husband. So this is really a blessing in disguise. I'm from New York. I am born and raised in Rochester, New York.
Nice.
And I just moved here 2 years ago, believe it or not.
Really?
It seems like you've been here forever. I feel like I got here in 2016, and I feel like I've been seeing you for the past 4 years.
I know. It feels like that. It really does.
Okay, so you're from New York. You got here 2 years ago, and then boom. What do you do when you get here?
I found this area to be very different than most of the cities that I lived in. And at first, now I have to say I moved to Bentonville. That's where I live. And I thought that there was a disconnect within our community of women and also as a community. And I'll tell you, I think it's really because of the lay of the land, the geography of the area. So a lot of places have this city that brings us together, whether it's for theater or for festivals or, for farmers markets. But here in this area, we have these little downtown areas. I thought that was so strange. But also a progression of my own creative work. A lot of the work that I do is because of my oldest daughter, Eva, who was born with Down syndrome. So over the last 8 years, I've had a focus on making sure that we were inclusive as a community, but as a society, and making sure that we were creating visibility for underrepresented voices, like my daughter, who was born with an intellectual difference. So
by the
that's
way,
where where it started.
We call her is amazing.
We call her Eva the Diva, and there's
I
a
love
reason
that.
for that. There's definitely a reason for that. And it started with commercial photography passion about just kind of representing children of all ethnicities, backgrounds, and also all different kinds of physical differences and abilities.
That is amazing. Let me tell you something. I think that just in the human mind, everything is impossible until it's not, until somebody sees something being done. We can't do this. It's never been done
Well,
before.
the word itself is I'm possible.
There you go.
So, if you separate the two. And I think having all women in studio today and even advocating for Miss Eva and what you stand for within the community, that's why I have Miss Kinsley here. We really want to show the youth or, children, preteens, that you have the world at your fingertips and you're capable of doing anything despite color, race, disabilities, or anything that you have hindering or holding you back. even if it's another voice or person, you know? So
I totally
love
agree.
that.
Sosa, like, have you ever had that family member or that person in your life? I don't know if it was a teacher that's just like, oh, you're never going to be anything, or you can't do that. But really, it's them expressing their limitations on you because they never got a chance to
You
do it.
remember those things your whole life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You're always going to run into that type of energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And absolutely, I think that's a great that's a great diagnosis of what that really is.
I remember like just scrolling through social media and seeing Jay-Z say something about his uncle. Like he had a line in one of his raps. My uncle said I'd never sell a million records. He sold 40 million records. You know what I mean? But that was his uncle placing his own limitations, his own experience on him. Like, how in the world are you going to sell 1 million records? Well, look at him now.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, you know, and shout out to the ones who are able to do that, because some people are affected by that negatively. Some people take those stones that are thrown at them and build a road to success.
Yeah, I'm one of those people. I'm them. Yeah.
Let's
yeah.
go. Let's go.
Back to Miss Rachel. Sorry.
Yes. So listen, I mean, I just want to really get everybody's perspective on, you know, how they just see what Rachel just described and what she's dealing with in her everyday life. So I know that you have this amazing organization that you created. Talk to us about the famous NWA Girl Gang and what you do.
Yeah.
Who's a part of it and what your mission is.
Well, let's say that 2020 was really challenging, but we have come up on top. We have one of the best boards of incredible women of all different kinds of background that represent so many different communities here in NWA. And we have, well, personally, I have so many friends who are behind the scenes, giving me the support I need to make the decisions as the executive director, but also, you know, the look and feel of what NWA is on, you know, NWA Girl Gang, what it is on Instagram, because that's kind of what we have to rely on, and also volunteer efforts in the community and make sure that we're still working and partnering with other organizations to give back.
So if you go ahead.
What is the purpose exactly? So whenever you were creating that platform for NWA Girl Gang, now were you the creator and founder?
Yes.
And now it's a team. Okay.
Yes.
What was your idea behind it? What purpose did you want it to serve and create for the community or for you personally and your family?
That actually, my why helps me to make the day-to-day decision. And my why is actually because of Eva.
Yeah.
I never want her to feel that she's not a part of this community.
Right.
As a woman that is very capable of being a part of this community and society and this world. So I wanted a place, and I hope NWA Girl Gang could be that place. If it's not in the future, because she's only 8 now, I hope there is a space or a place or a community or an organization that exists where she feels included and she feels like she can contribute to our community.
She will. And we live in a good community here.
We live in an amazing community. And sometimes I'm like, oh my God, is this too much of a fake bubble? Like once you step out of here, you know what I mean? Are you going to be like a fish out of water? Because it's so good. I love NWA. I'm also from New York. You know, I was born in New York, raised in Kingston, Jamaica. But I love New York, but I really love NWA.
I do too.
So much opportunity.
So much opportunity. You can legit
the people
come
are
from
great
anywhere
here. Yeah.
and make it happen here. So I want to know what's happening right now with NWA Girl Gang. What's coming up in the future? What you got on your plate, girl?
Oh, so much. Well, right now we're sticking to virtual workshops and events because turns out there's a lot of accessibility in that. And also creating things about wellness, creating, wellness-centered events, but also things where people can, take what they learn with them. But you can do it whether you do have mobility differences at home. So we like to do guided meditation. We add closed captioning with Google Meets. And we also have this new workshop coming up with Kim Evans of Spoon Moon, Fayetteville, who is going to be teaching us how to manifest abundance. Now, anybody, no matter where you are, could probably take something and learn something from this event.
Love that. Yeah. When is it?
When is it? March 24th, coming up soon,
Let me write
7
that down.
p.m.
We incorporate a lot of affirmation and just a lot of that stuff in our life.
Every day.
It's real, and people don't realize how important it is. Okay, that was amazing. Listen, I can't wait to find out, or actually participate outside. Erica said outside is opening up. So it's a wonderful space for us to now jump back into. We've done a lot together over the years.
We have.
So I'm excited to watch you continue grow your organization and affect people's lives the way that you know it should be.
I
You know
like
what
to
mean?
push.
I'm
a pusher.
You're a pusher.
I push myself. I'm learning how to dial it back and take my rest, but I'm a pusher.
What's your sign? What's your sign?
I'm a Cancer and a double Virgo in my rising and moon
Interesting.
sign,
Okay.
and I am an Enneagram 3.
All right.
So I am the
think I'm a
overachiever, but not quite the perfectionist.
You're a character. You're a real character, Rachel. Anyway, guys, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to jump into our hot topics and see what's trending in these streets. Keep it right here on Kiss 105.3 FM and 1340.
Good morning, sunshine.
Yeah, wake up, wake up, wake
Here's
up.
a big morning kiss. It's the Morning Kiss with Dominique Blake on Kiss 105.3 and 1340, where hip hop and R&B lives. Wake up with some coffee and some tea.
Yo, I listen to it every day.
It's the hottest topics of the day on the Morning Kiss with Dominique Blake, only on Kiss 105.3 and 1340.
We are back. Thank you guys for tuning into Morning Kiss right here on Kiss 105.3 FM. I am Dominique Blake, the voice of NWA, and I'm here in the presence of just some amazingness. Dare I say, I love to call people NWA royalty, but this is really, you are truly, Rachel, NWA royalty. What you're doing here, nobody else is doing. I look for tastemakers. I look for the 1%. You know, I'm a part of an amazing exclusive group in Bentonville called the Blake Street Crew, right?
I love it.
I'm pretty sure you visited Blake Street.
Are you part of Blake Street?
Yes, I've worked with Blake Street many
That's
times.
amazing.
Yeah, I'm a part of Blake Street. We are doing some awesome things, and so I look for people that are one of one in our society, and so it's just really fantastic to be connected to somebody like you. So continue doing what you're doing with your organization, NWA Girl Gang, and beyond, because you do so many things. So right now we're gonna jump into some hot topics, all the trending, exciting things that's happening in our nation. So right now, everybody is talking about the Meghan Markle and Prince Harry interview.
Oh, I'm all up on it.
Oprah! Listen, guys, we are finding out things about the royal family and what's going on over there across the pond that I feel like we knew, but we just didn't want to know because they're the royal family, but we're gonna get into it. So, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been cut off from the royal family, and they've been cut off from protection, financially cut off, and they've been basically denied giving the title royalty to their baby, right? Prince Archie. Oh my God! So we're not gonna get to see them in the royal family any longer. Now they're in USA. So Tyler Perry, of all people, Mr. Tyler Perry has given them protection. He's given them his security and actually gave up one of his properties for them to have a place to live. How amazing.
He's such a good guy.
That speaks to his character. We can't ever cancel Tyler Perry. I don't care.
No.
It would have to be something ridiculous that, So I want to know, I'm with actress. I don't know if you guys know who Amanda Seales is, but I'm with actress and comedian Amanda Seales. She basically said, I get it. It's always super messy when, you go into a family and they just totally reject you for no reason. But girl, did you not do your Google schmoogles and research on the royal family? Like the Queen, like the British people have
Meghan.
colonized. No. They have colonized so many countries and caused so much disruption. Jamaica, Haiti, almost every country you can think of, that's Caribbean, is they were colonized by the British, and they've taken all the money, all the resources, and they're just we're just gonna keep this for ourselves and move along and create the narrative with the media that they want. So I want to know, Meghan, you took your biracial self down to the royal family, thinking that it was just going to be...
Or did Harry go to LA?
He went to LA, but I'm saying, what do you think was going to happen? They allegedly took Diana out. Come on, girl. So I'm going to play devil's advocate here. I'm on both sides, but I just want to know, I'll start with you, Rachel.
Okay.
What do you think, do you think she should have did a little bit of research? Because when Oprah asked her, did you know anything? She was like, no, I didn't think it was necessary to do anything.
So my grandmother is a first generation immigrant, and she was obsessed with the royal history, the royal culture, and she even won a trip to London at one point, and loved London. but she was team Diana. And so everything was like, I mean, you're able to research everything that Diana went through on Netflix. I mean, I've read I've watched the biographies and the filmographies and everything on Princess Diana. And so like with that alone, it's like, that this is some shady stuff that's happening in this castle behind closed gated doors.
Well, but even her husband is now married to the alleged mistress.
Yes, he did not care. He was dating her in broad daylight. I can't remember her name, but
great, right?
I can't remember her name.
It's not.
Y'all can drop it down
memorable.
in the comments if you can remember. But he was just like, "Look, this is what I'm gonna do. You're gonna love it. You can't have a boyfriend, but we're gonna pretend to be happy every time we step out in front of the media." Yeah, that's some crazy stuff, and they've like swept a lot under the rug. And we choose to kind of celebrate them because they're the royals, and turn a blind eye. But now, 17 million views for that Oprah interview. Do you understand how groundbreaking that is in terms of how people are consuming that media? Oh my God! So shout out to Oprah, girl, you did it again. All right, so my second question is: are we really surprised that Prince Charles, who is his father, Harry's father, turned his back on his redhead stepchild son, allegedly?
Oh, this
right?
I don't know. The only thing that I really take away is that it is so heartbreaking to hear that she couldn't get help for her mental health, her mental health concerns.
HR.
Yeah, I mean,
they have an HR.
But she said something like, you can't just Uber out of the castle to go check yourself in somewhere, and that was devastating to hear. So I don't know.
Yeah.
William will be okay.
He will.
And Harry will be okay, and the dad, Charles will be okay. They'll all be okay, but I'm worried about Meghan.
William is next in line should anything happen to the Queen. I mean, people are like,
I meant Harry first, not William first, but you know what I meant. All of those men will be okay.
They're like, if anything happens to the Queen and if anything happens to Prince Charles, the older brother, I think his name is William.
Yeah,
he's next in line to assume that position on the throne. So he's like, look, Harry, I get it. You want to be married to her, but I gotta stay here. I got things to inherit, and Harry's never always been really fully accepted anyway because he doesn't look like any of them. And there's always been that side eye, like he's really redheaded. Diana dated kind of a redheaded guy. Ugh.
I think he was.
That's
he was
right.
So the
I never thought about that.
Yeah, the plot thickens, and so he was always the renegade. He joined. He went. They were both military, but he really just did whatever he wanted to do. I remember being in Jamaica, and he would just take trips to Jamaica and hang out with Usain, and do his little crusade work and stuff like that.
He's been a part of the culture.
He's been at the barbecue. He's been to the barbecue. Okay, we're gonna continue to invite him because he said, you know what, you're not going to treat my wife like this.
And left.
Right.
Yeah.
Where you're not going to treat my family like this. And I just don't agree
They're
with
a good team.
Yeah,
they're a good helpmeet for one another.
And I just love that he always fixes his ponytails whenever she's doing public events. I love that. It's very cool to me. Shout out to Harry. Anywho, all right, so our second story, Sosa, I think you're going to love this. Tiger Woods is in good spirits. So he may be I think he's going to be discharged from the hospital pretty soon. So according to bscott.com, golfing great Tiger Woods is on track to continue his recovery at home in the coming days following his horrific car crash last month. The sports icon required multiple surgeries after breaking his leg and shattering his ankle in the smash near Rancho Palos Verdes, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, in California in February. And he was recently transferred to LA Cedars-Sinai Hospital for further treatment. However, a source reveals Woods is making good progress in his recovery and could be discharged soon to rest at home. So, I'm going to ask you, Sosa, are we ready for Tiger to not be a part of sports anymore?
Man,
what does that even look like?
We love Tiger.
We love Tiger.
We want Tiger to be healthy and doing his thing, but you know what, man? Everything that he's already been through.
Yeah.
And now you kind of throw this on top of it, man.
This is like his second or third accident. Don't you think he should get a driver? Come on.
But this is what I'm saying.
What was
all the money? Why are you driving?
Wait. But drivers don't necessarily equal safety. I think, who was the gentleman that got sued by Walmart?
Oh, Tracy Morgan.
In his
Yes,
own
but
body.
he was
Yeah.
he was riding.
Yeah.
He was a passenger. So
Yeah, right.
But I'm gonna go all out on a limb and say Tiger is like on allegedly, but yeah, for his pain, he's on certain medications that can be harmful to somebody that operates a motor vehicle. So, sir, stop driving and get a driver and protect yourself.
See, that's the point
I'm
right
just
there.
saying.
It's like, listen, if there is any type of even slight hint that you may be,
saying.
people say secure the bag. Tiger is the bag.
He is the
you know
bag.
what I mean? Like, so call a buddy or someone who loves you, a friend, a family member, a super fan. I don't care.
Let me tell you. Sosa, Rachel, Erica, if I'm worth Tiger money, I'm just going to say Tiger money because I don't even know exactly the M's or the B's that he's worth.
Coin it.
I'm
Trademark
not
it.
driving unnecessarily to anywhere unless I got to take my kid and it's an emergency, like maybe to the hospital or whatever. But just willy-nilly driving on the most dangerous road in California, because the road that he did crash on is known as one of the most dangerous roads, And, I'm taking medication. I'm probably not going to do that.
they get tired of not being regular people.
You know what? That's
Like
what you
Jenna,
chose.
wait.
Sorry, that's
Hot
what
topic
I chose.
here, but Jennifer Aniston is the speculation that she's moving, I think, to India.
Okay.
To become like a guru because she's just tired of living in the spotlight. It's you have no peace.
People do that.
Like you
all
just
the
want to
time.
go
You just have
grocery
to make the
shopping.
choice.
That's a really good
No, you got to
point.
make the choice.
Yeah.
Do you want to be in the media all the time, or do you want to have a regular life? People do that all the time. We never see Jay-Z and Beyonce out. Okay, people want the attention, or you're choosing. You're making a decision to take a risk to be a part of certain things. Celebrities know how to stay out of the way.
I think it's hard to not be another person when you've been that person
right.
in the spotlight for so
Right.
long.
You are Tiger.
and they don't. It's hard to shut it off.
Right.
And he looks very like he has a specific look. We're not mistaking Tiger Woods for anybody else. You know what I mean? Okay, guys. So we're gonna jump into our last story. Typically, we have a WTAF story of the day, but I just thought that this week we're going to switch it up. We're not going to do that. I thought that this story was very important, and I really want to talk about it so we're educating our listeners and our viewers. So our last hot topic is that the House passes $1.9 trillion COVID-19 stimulus bill. Sosa, did you hear that figure?
Yes.
Not billion, not million. Rachel, $1.9 trillion for COVID-19. Shout out to Joe Biden. Okay. So according to CNBC, under this bill, those who earn less than $75,000 per year and file as single on their taxes will receive $1,400, as will heads of households earning less than $112,500. Married couples earning less than $150,000 will be allotted $2,800, and if they have children, they'll be given $1,400 per child. Oh my God, having a kid is like a business now.
Stop too soon.
Cool. I don't know. So listen. Additionally, the bill provides an extra $300 per week for those who are currently on unemployment. If your household previously earned under $150,000. Then the first $10,200 of unemployment payments will be tax-free. Free money. Well, not really free, but you know what I'm saying. For those families,
How much are those payments?
listen. For those families facing food shortages, listen carefully. Food stamps will be increased 15% through September, as opposed to ending completely in June. $20 billion, with a B. $20 billion will be sent to the state and local governments to help low-income families pay their back rent. A lot of people got evicted this year and last year, $5 billion will be issued to states to establish socially distant housing for the homeless, and another $5 billion will be spent on emergency housing vouchers for those folks. There's a lot more money built into these groundbreaking legislations, and we highly suggest you do your Googles and read everything that it includes so that you can calculate how much you qualify for.
Right.
So listen, guys, don't let this pass by and you not get what is due to you. A lot of people, missed out on a lot of money just because they didn't read. They didn't ask any
know.
questions.
Yeah.
They didn't
So
know.
important.
So educate yourself, especially, Rachel, this is your world. You're in the nonprofit. You have a lot of reading to do. There are a lot of, different funding, I guess, depending on the year and what's happening that nonprofits have available. And so it's very important to know what you have available versus not. You know,
Yeah.
especially in this time. Do you agree?
Yeah, and I'm asking for help. I have a woman in the community who is a tax professional who is going to help me understand the ins and
Drop
outs.
her name.
I
I need
need
to know.
Monet. I will get that to you.
My CPA, listen, he does what I tell him to do, but outside of that, it's like, tell me what else
Yeah, you
I
want
can
somebody
do.
to
You
show up
know?
and educate you. You know, when we talk about like, you know, people that are just professional, period, I like to be educated.
Yes.
Whatever service it is that I provide.
Because you want to be sustainable, right?
Beyond you.
I mean, that's the goal, is to be
Absolutely.
sustainable.
Even my personal therapist, she's like, I'm going to teach you what to do to heal yourself at home. I love her.
There are two things that are most important to me these days, and that is emotional support and professional support.
There you go. I love that. Okay, so is Biden like walking what he talks? Sosa, I'm going to ask you, do you think he's like puffing his chest right now and saying, look, this is what I'm going to do for y'all?
Hey, man, you know, it's early in the
Wake
game.
up, NWA. It's time for your morning kiss. It's Dominic Blake on Kiss 105.3 and 1340.
I couldn't live without you.
Where hip-hop and R&B lives.
We are back. Thank you guys for tuning into Morning Kiss. Today's show is brought to you by Diamond Training, Live On Labs, and Laird Superfoods. Diamond Training, NWA's #1 personal training company, virtual, local, and mobile. Located at 1641 West 15th Street, suite number 15. Rated #1 on Google for amazing customer service and guaranteeing results. Call today for your free personal training session. Telephone number is 479-312-0296. Remember to mention special code DTKISS to get $200 off any package purchase. Visit online dvbdiamondtraining.com. On Instagram at Diamond Training NWA. Live On Labs, the world's best liposomal vitamins and supplements are here. Live On Labs is giving us the opportunity to outsmart our body's restrictive nutrient transport system with a better way to absorb vitamins. No more capsules. It's vitamins in a gel that's 10 times more effective. Take advantage of the 6 liposomal supplements, which include vitamin C, magnesium, and B complex. Take it from me as an Olympic athlete. These vitamins have helped me to get to the goal and boost my immune system. Guys, head over to kissnwa.com to grab some Live On Labs. Laird Superfoods. Jumpstart your day with the premium all-natural ingredients of Laird Superfoods. Dairy-free, all-natural, gluten-free, simple, clean, whole food ingredients for you and for me, accessible for everyone. Some of their products include Focus Coffee, creamers, protein, coconut water, and Harvest snacks. Head over to kissnwa.com to receive 10% off every purchase. If you'd like to advertise your business on Morning Kiss, DM us on Instagram, Morning Kiss with Dom Blake, or call telephone number 479-312-0296. And we'll get you hooked up so you can tell the world why your business or product is so amazing. Guys, we're going to jump into our word of the day. The word of the day is conundrum. Conundrum. It's a noun. Yeah, it's a noun, which means a confusing and difficult problem or question. An example of conundrum in a sentence is one of the most difficult conundrums for the expert. So, guys, I love educating people. I love having people expand their vocabulary. When you open up your mouth, you tell the world who you are and what you want. So it's very important for us to understand how to use our words and how to effectively communicate. Our final message of the day is be the example that you want to see in the world. You know, a lot of the time, most times in life, it's so easy to be petty and to be tit for tat. And it's actually more beneficial to you and to others for you to exercise the energy and the behavior that you actually want to see more of, right? It's really easy to be like, oh, she did this, so I'm going to do that, you know? And instead, you know, what did Michelle Obama say when they go low? What did she say?
Oh,
we go high.
high.
Right. So it's very important to just, you know, really stay composed and be the example and the energy that you want to see. So we're going to wrap up and close out another incredible show. Major thank you to our special guest, Miss Rachel Fox of NWA Girl Gang.
Thank you
right?
for having me.
Mr. Noel Sosa, aka Mr. Wonderful, our amazing producer, and the world's greatest co-host, Miss CEO Erica Nicole.
Hey, hey.
And of course, a major thank you to everyone who's tuning in right here on Kiss 105.3 FM, the Stream by PPBC app, and on our YouTube. We love you guys. Shout out to you, the Kiss crew. Tell a friend to tell a friend so we can spread the word about the morning's hottest show. Also, head over to our YouTube channel and subscribe at Morning Kiss with Dom Blake. Be sure to bang that bell so you can make sure you know when we upload a video. Leave your comments. If we've heard it, that means we've seen it. And we love you. So, I'm your host, Dominique Blake, the voice of NWA. Until next time, I love you guys and have a great day.
Good morning, sunshine.
Yeah, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Here's a big morning kiss. It's the Morning Kiss with Dominique Blake on Kiss 105.3 and 1340, where hip hop and R&B lives.